Alright, you pixel-slaying legends. Guess who's late to the goddamn party? Yep, me. The new Mysterious Echo Dungeon has been out since early March with update 25.0, but only now did I finally get the time to dig into this mystery. And no, I don't regret it, because today we're entering the beast with the unstoppable duo, CallMeHoly and the buff goddess herself, Ruuger. We're going in with one goal in mind: Autohunt without stress, no sweaty PVM nonsense. The entrance? Dongguang Plain. The ticket? Mysterious ticket, just like the OG Mysterious Dungeon. But this time the devs say it's lightweight. Translation? Hopefully less trauma, more XP. And yeah, Sungmahi stat requirements are laughably low, a welcome change if you're tired of getting slapped into another dimension. Alright, we step in and, hello? This place is massive, but also empty as hell. Feels like I just walked into a ghost town hosted by Darkness Monsters United. There are 4 distinct zones, so naturally I expected different elemental themes. Fire, ice, earth, maybe a surprise Sungmahi rave? Nope, all darkness, all day. Looks like the echo part of the name is because that's all you'll hear, your own footsteps. The mobs are non-aggressive, so I have to manually pull. Fine, whatever. I'll drag them into a blender myself. But here's the juicy part. I can auto-hunt without using skills, even with alchemy turned off. That's right. This might just be the place to level up in peace while sipping your coffee and flaming your guildmates in Discord. Alright, so we're raking in around 50 champion EXP points per kill, and that's with 0 bonus experience stacked. Not too shabby, considering outside this dungeon I was grinding for like 10 to 15 per monster under the same sweaty conditions. Alright, let's dig deeper. Maybe the southern or northern chambers hide the real party. Boom, jackpot. We finally find around 4 groups of mobs stacked up nicely. Time for the classic horse stomp combo. Wham bam! Thank you, ma'am. And damn, it goes smoother than Ruuger buffing with no lag. Auto hunt dream confirmed. Let's flex the kyanite blade a little. Slash. Hold up, 1.5k less damage? What the hell? Big brain moment. Probably because the kyanite adds ice elemental damage. And guess what? These darkness mobs ain't half human like the comfy punching bags in the normal Mysterious Dungeon. Well, stick to the basics. No alchemy again. Auto hunt test part 2. Still surviving fine. Would survive even better with some sweet buffs from Ruuger. Let's keep the grind moving. Maybe the North Chamber has better spawn rates? Nope. Still stuck with just 4 lonely groups of emo mobs crying in the corner. Oh well, at least it's easy pickings. Wait, what's that in the distance? A fat, angry blob with bad posture. Ladies and gentlemen, Argos Echo. Damn boy, he thick. Looks like he's been raiding the Dragon Soul Buffet for centuries. Good news. He's aggressive. No need to tease him. He's already charging like he heard free tacos were involved. Bad news. Perfect fucking timing. The server lags my ass out mid-battle. Love that. Reconnect. Take 2. Alright, Argos Echo, pretty lame, not gonna lie. Dude's scratching me like a blind kitten. Nothing compared to the real Argos outside, who would actually make you sweat a little. The loot? He drops a heart, essential for upgrading the new Ruby gear. But don't worry, we'll dig deep into that gear system in another episode. Alright folks, no more manual suffering. We've just bought 14 days of Autohunt for CallMeHoly, and it's time to let the machine do the slaying while I kick back and micromanage drops like a loot-obsessed gremlin. Every once in a while, I'm hopping back on to check the ground for drops, because you know how it is. Autohunt can slay, but it's blind. Starting this journey, CallMeHoly, 42% into champion level 4. Ruuger, struggling at 8% on champion level 3. Let's see just how many days of casual, AI-powered slashing it'll take us to crawl to champion level 5. It's not the most exciting method, but hey, progress is progress, even if it's powered by a bot. Welp. Guess what? Ran out of red potions mid-slaughter like a clown. Time to TP back to map 1 like it's 2008, refill the juice, and maybe take a short break from the Southern Slasher Simulator. But hey, at least I didn't come back empty-handed. We finally gathered enough materials to craft a ruby armor, and the real question is, who gets it first? Holy, Ruuger, or Trunks, the Super Saiyan Ninja? After 0 minutes of deep thought, I decide to throw it on Trunks. Because why not? He's due for some love. So here we go. Master Chi, don't fail me now. First attempt. Boom! Success! Let's go! Feels good, but wait. Reads bonus stat. Movement speed. Movement. Speed. Bruh, that's like winning a lottery and getting paid in expired cafeteria tokens. What I really wanted was either strong against monsters or resistance to monster attacks. What I got? Jogging simulator armor. Let's be real, this thing's more useless than a warrior with full int. Could probably still sell it for about 1-1 if someone's desperate. But yeah, materials cost me 2 1s, so you do the math. Chalk it up to RNG pain, stash the armor in my inventory of disappointment, and guess what? We keep farming. Because that real Ruby God tier gear ain't gonna craft itself. We're locking down the southern chamber. Nice spawn rate, safe positioning, and no mobs yeeting Ruuger across the map every 10 minutes. Perfect place for peaceful XP with a side of murder. Holy is now on 62% champion level 4, and I bought in my Soul's Belt +9, freshly bought for 51s. Alright boys and girls, check this out. After 5 glorious days of casual auto-hunt grinding and coffee slurping, CallMeHoly is now chillin' at 75% champion level 4. Ruuger already clawed her way to 73% as he has an item shop 50% experience ring for 7 days. We've still got 7.5 full days of auto hunt left on the clock for Ruuger. Maybe we can push her lazy buffing ass all the way to champion level 5. Who the hell knows? But we're gonna damn well try. Right on time for Easter, we scored ourselves a new companion, Toy Pet Frank, the ugliest, deadliest little bastard you've ever seen. Bringing the heat with plus 50% EXP bonus and 15% strong against monsters. That's like putting nitro on an already raging engine. Frank's coming with us straight into the darkness, ready to bless our grind and piss off RNG demons. Speaking of upgrades, I snagged a new helm, and this bad boy is built for war. Plus 35 attack value, plus 50 magical attack value, plus 20% strong against devils, plus 10% light resistance, plus 10% chance to avoid arrows. And boy, do we need it. Those troll archers in the Mysterious Echo dungeon hit harder than my life decisions after 2 a.m. With this helm, they ain't laying a finger on Holy. Alright, buckle the fuck up. You thought this grind was clean? Nope. Welcome to Metin2 Pain Reality. So here's what happened. While I was out dreaming of XP gains and casually drooling on my pillow, disaster struck. Ran completely out of red pots. Ran out of hero medals too. And to top it off, Ruuger got disconnected. No buffs, no hope, no mercy. When I woke up, I went from 96% champion level 4 all the way down to 62%. 60 fucking 2. 8 hours of farming, flushed down the digital toilet. Actual soul crushing. Literal gamer PTSD. Pissed off beyond saving, I said, fuck this. We're going nuclear. Slapped on every bonus EXP item I had left in my bank. Got stupid lucky and pulled an Amulet of the Guardians. Finally some RNG mercy, holy shit. Shot my EXP back up to 90+% in a furious grinding rampage. Imagine a caffeinated demon swinging a sword, yeah, that was me. And then, boom baby. CallMeHoly finally hit champion level 5 overnight. Ruuger's still dragging her buffy little ass at about 50% into champion level 4, but hey, she's trying. We still have about 3.5 days left on auto hunt. Boo, plot twist. I'm leaving for vacation, and we're back, baby. After more than a week of sunburn, beer, and not farming, all my precious time consumables have exploded into oblivion. Not a single buff left standing. Feels bad. Real bad. But we're not letting this grind go to waste. First order of business, swap in all those Easter eggs we hoarded before heading off, before some server reset nukes my entire existence. Alright, now let's use up what little loot we have. Few scraps, few materials. I reckon we can pop out at least 3 armors if the gods are feeling spicy. Time to hit town and pray to Master Cheese RNGesus. spotted one of those big fat Easter Metins on the way back. Naturally, we swing the sword, and naturally, without buffs, I'm slapping it like a wet noodle. Yeah, nope, not happening today. Ruuger stays parked in Mysterious Echo, no saves coming today. Armor crafting time. First try, success. Ninja armor with strong against monsters bonus. Jackpot, baby. Now let's spin the wheel for Ruuger. And just magic resistance. Meh. Could have been worse. Now, what about the boy Sura? Nope. Not once, but twice failed to even craft the armor. FS. Alright, Master Chi, you've made your point. I'll be back later with a sack of upgrade materials and a grudge. Meanwhile, let's knock out one of the side quests, crafting that mysterious talisman like we promised. Crafted the essence, crafted the talisman, and 2% power of earth. 2% Wiki says anywhere between 1% and 30%. Guess I rolled straight into trash tier. Oh well, next time, maybe we won't get scammed by fate. Alright folks, that's it for today's chaos-filled episode. Hope you enjoyed the good, the bad, and the absolute bullshit RNG. Until next time, stay awesome, stay deadly, and keep swinging those damn swords.